Seems like a long time ago now. Dawn's servant Wukla Mats spoke of growing to love her people all the more as she got to know them better. Of how she wanted us to live with joy in our hearts and smiles on our faces. Well, those words certainly left their mark. The capital's residents are eager to learn about their fellow Turali, who in turn yearn to foster understanding. You see it too, don't you? An unmistakable business opportunity. Well, that's precisely where the Turali Travel Agency comes in. We'll answer that burgeoning demand. Our goal is to help revitalize this community as it attempts to rebuild after the Great Storm. Promoting Kazumaoka as a tourist destination will provide a much-needed source of income for the region, and with it, all the benefits that follow. Of course, we wouldn't be having this conversation had we not consulted the Hanu beforehand. After much discussion, they kindly agreed to set aside a tract of land by Dock Poga for development. And would you believe it, the villagers are flocking to join our staff. As Lipulu said, the people are eager to learn about their fellow Turali, and we Hanu are eager to share our culture with them as well. Much as when you helped us to revive Ihihana, we hope to welcome many outsiders into our home, that we may know one another better and enjoy each other's company. And what better way to do so than to support this tourism initiative? Of course, tourism is an industry new to Tural. This is unfamiliar territory in many respects, and people understandably have their concerns. But who better to assuage those concerns than someone who's roamed far and wide, and met with countless Turali from all over the continent? The core of our business is providing accommodations and guided tours for the local area. As we speak, Wukevu is putting his shipwright skills to use heading up construction for our base of operations by Dock Paga. Paga? From sourcing foodstuff to souvenirs and everything in between. We're working hand in glove with the good people of Okehanu to make sure this venture benefits everyone involved. Still, there are a few things I'm worried about. The guided tours, for example. Visitors will journey here after making a reservation at our office in Tuliolal. We'll have to guarantee their safety every step of the way. After all, we can't expect our customers to handle themselves like you can. And that leads us neatly back to my proposition. So how about it? Can we count on you on your help as a special advisor while the travel agency finds its feet? Yeah. You can count on me. Aha! I knew we could count on you. Wonderful. Although I'm loath to put you to work straight away, I would seek your assistance. We guides have each devised a plan for our prospective tours based on our knowledge of our homeland. But we'd benefit greatly from the input of a worldly traveler like yourself. Honest opinions only. Lipulu, perhaps you could accompany Plum and appraise the tours as well. I'll stay behind and oversee construction with Wukevu. A fine idea. Guides, please wait in your respective tour locations. I will take plum to each of you in turn. When you're ready, just say the word. I'm as keen as the Hanu Hanu are to hear your thoughts. All set? Now then, our 3 guides have planned 3 unique tours, so we will speak with them one at a time before proceeding to the next. We'll start by paying a visit to Genu Hanu in the Fields of Gold, who I am told wishes to showcase local industry with a focus on the village and reed fields. Let's go! Alright. Oh, right here. I'm glad you're here. I almost couldn't bear the wait. Right. Let me explain my concept for the tour. Ahem. First and foremost, I see this as a chance for our customers to understand we Hanu. And where better to learn than right here among our reed fields. After all, reeds are at the very heart of our culture. Just cast your gaze across these lush fields, and you'll get a sense of what define us. But that's enough about my thoughts. What do you think? I should like to believe this is a place those not of the Hanu can also appreciate, but I think visitors will take a keen interest in the reed fields. Perhaps reed shouldn't be the whole sole focus. They'll be out of harm's reach at the very least. Yeah. First one. The paddies are a unique part of the local landscape. Not everyone will have seen such a sight before. But perhaps you could also show them your villages. That way they'll have a better idea of how the Hanu live. Yes, I think the plan is coming along nicely. To summarize, we begin by guiding guests around the villages. They'll see how reeds are so tightly interwoven with Hanu culture. That way they'll appreciate the precious resource growing in your paddies all the more. I was so excited about showing visitors our fields, I hadn't considered that they might like to learn about the normal everyday lives of we Hanu too. I appreciate the suggestion. Consider also having a range of handicrafts on offer that visitors might purchase if so inclined. Perhaps a mix of practical household items and more esoteric trinkets, charms, and the like. Alright, let's head for Breath Between next. Zeli Hali has proposed a walking tour of the river, and ought to be waiting for us there. I really haven't explored the zone over here. I completely lost track of time. My attention was whisked away by the endless waters of Usage. I think that's how you say it. Maybe. If you didn't already know, Usage means big tongue in our language. If you aren't careful, you might find yourself slurped up and taken off by the current. You know, I bet insights into the language like that would prove a hit with visitors. I'm glad you think so, but I'm still a little unsure of my plan. The idea is to guide guests along the river, explaining the language and local history as I go. But is that really enough entertainment? I'd say so, yeah. A leisurely educational stroll sounds delightful. I hope you're all prepared for... Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Hearing that from someone so well-traveled is a relief. I appreciate your advice, whatever form that tour takes. I want to make sure our guests leave completely satisfied. I'll be sure to confer with Liplu as I hammer out the details. It's time we went to see Zenu Hanu. He's proposed a magical spelunking tour in which visitors can marvel at the natural beauty of the world beneath our feet. To Cave Kikitola. Ooh. There you are. I was starting to feel lonesome waiting for you to arrive. Let's get straight to it, shall we? Cave Kikitola is a source of many minerals and medicinal ingredients. For generations, it's been held as a sacred site of healing. I'm sure visitors will be enamored with the cave's natural beauty, but the route here from the villages is long and arduous, and the interior is rather dark. I fear it might not be a suitable reward for the challenge of simply getting here. Yeah, they could gather. An excellent suggestion. Of course, with any such plans, respect for the cave and its significance for the Hanu would be paramount. The souvenirs we acquire in our journeys can be quite near and dear to us. I think visitors would love to take a piece of their trip back home, and the villagers could make use of any surplus materials as well. But as Zenu Hanu said, the cave is somewhat remote. We can't discount the possibility of tour groups running afoul fiends on the way here. Perhaps we'd be better off reserving this course for more seasoned travelers. I must say the two of you are full of fine ideas. I'm starting to get excited. Just give me a little longer, and I'll have my plan ready. Well, with that, we've heard all three proposals from our guides. I'm sure you're tired after all that trepsing around. But let's get back to Okehanu, shall we? Sorry to have taken up so much of your time, but you helped address the guide's worries and brought some excellent suggestions to the table. While we were out there, a question I've been pondering came to mind. What exactly is it that we're selling with the Terali Travel Agency? It's not as simple as peddling produce or providing a service. If we're unsure, we'll have a hard time enticing customers. For the longest time, I couldn't pinpoint the answer, but hearing those proposals made it crystal clear. We're in the business of ephemeral experiences. It is our responsibility to curate every moment of a visitor's stay and ensure they leave with wonderful memories that last a lifetime. That way, our customers will be sure to fall in love with Kazumauka and its people. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay. I can practically hear my inner abacus clacking away, provided we hold fast to our principles and remember that we're here to serve our customers above all else. I'm confident they'll have no qualms about parting with their hard-earned pal. There it is. The Terali Travel Agency will be synonymous with experiences both exceptional and unforgettable. I'll have to drive that message home when I promote our enterprise in the capital. Then there's the matter of making sure the benefits outweigh the burdens for the Hanu. There's so much to do. But before all that, how about we take a look at our soon-to-be-built base of operations near Dock Poga? Knowing my brother and Mukevu, I dare say they've made remarkable progress already. Alright. Okay. Apparently, they're ready to start construction. The blueprints have been finalized and all the materials are to hand. Once the work is finished, then the countdown really begins. Here's hoping for satisfied customers and, more importantly, happiness for all involved, be they Hanu, Pelu, or adventurer extraordinaire. It's so wonderful to have you on board. Let's work together and make this a stunning success. Sweet. Society... what did it say? Society quest? What do you say we get this thing built? Ooh. Okay. With construction work on the Turali Travel Agency complete, Lipalu and her associates have their eyes set on establishing Kazumuoka as a top tourist destination. Yet a host of challenges remain before their goals can be realized. As Special Advisor, it is your duty to offer support and guidance as they embark on this exciting new enterprise. Let's see. Society quest unlocked. You have achieved friendly reputation. Okay. Pelu Pelu. Society quest. Oh, okay. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from Pavli. That run the email. Pelu Prominent. Proponent. Oh. Okay. I'm assuming that appears here now? On trail? Gotcha. And it starts at 3? Let's see. Pelplume exchange. Purchase items. Interesting. I guess we'll do this. Oh, that gives XP though. Ooh. Maybe I'll do it with my white mage just to pick up the XP. Let's try the emote. Ohokali. Nice. guess we'll pick all of them up. And we'll just, we'll read the blue ones that come up. Survey the designated location and defeat any outs that appear. My page. See? Sounds easy. I'm gonna go over here. Speak with the industrious artisan. Nice. And then I'm gonna hand out flyers here. Sweet. Almost 2 million XP for each one. What are we at? 180. Okay, cool. Alright, I guess we'll do that. Let's go to Sage, and then we'll do return. On to the next one. Oh, there's a site. Site right here. Oh my god. How do you do it? You stand on the place and then sightsee? Oh no, it's lookout. Slash lookout. Bayside Bevy. Playing host to a never-ending stream of customers, the largest marketplace in Tuliolal is replete with goods from every corner of Tyrol. Its proximity to the harbor ensures that cargo unloaded from the boats and barges can be transported directly to the shelves of local merchants. Cool. Hog. That was the first one of it, too. Rukavu. Uncouth customers. Rukavu has an urgent job for a courageous soul. Plum, I was wondering when you'd be along. Not a moment too soon. Either. I've got an urgent job that needs doing, and there's no one else I'd entrust with it. Of course, you'll be wanting to know the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat over there? I'll join you shortly. Oh, okay. Sure. Now that we're all settled, allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Brukavu, proprietor of... I don't know. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone. People hailing from across Tyrol, and sometimes further. Come here to whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into my motley patrons, and therein lies the rub. A particularly rotten bunch was here not long ago. Oof. Sitting just over there, in fact. And having a conversation most foul. I thank you all for coming here, so far from your respective homes. This is the first time we have all gathered in one place. Perhaps formal introductions are in order. I am... Welcome. What'll you be having? Okay. Could we have a moment, please? We're in the middle of something very important. Oh, good. Now then, where was I? Oh yes, I am Apiahi. You are sitting here now, it is because I have personally invited you to the Passage of the Unbound, my secretive, villainous order with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. Villains do not often call themselves such. Nor do secret orders have their meetings in places where all eyes can see. That's true. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand that words are everything. But I digress. I invited you all here for one reason. To throw the world into a mire of chaos, and then watch its nations crumble. What else would we call ourselves if not villains? My only interest is to punish all who've dared to mock and belittle me. As long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight of my ire. A grand